and welcome to Samsung Galaxy Note India's Glam Diva, the show where we set out to find India's most glamorous diva. So without further ado, let's begin our hunt. The world is filled with beautiful people, and it just gets tougher to pick one out of these 14 drop-dead, gorgeous women. But hey, I'm here to help and tell you all about the divas. On this spectacular journey, we're joined by our mind guru, Rajiv Masan, body guru, Shaina NC, soul guru, Shamak Davar, who'll guide you to make the right choice. Here's a little curtain raiser. See if you can figure out who I'm going to be talking about today.
Lovely co-star to work with.
Daughter of successful top stars.
You can work with her like an equal.
She's got Kamal Hassan and Sarika's genes, and as if that wasn't enough, she's also got great vocals and is trained in classical music. Phew, she spells T-A-L-E-N-T. Unless you're an ardent fan, you probably have no idea about her beginnings. Fear not, let's take a look at this. Although she's just 7 films old, this scorcher has some serious gifts. Imagine being a music composer, singer, actor, model, painter, and having your own rock band, all at the age of 25. What a woman. This South Indian belle has done some serious groundwork to establish herself as a child prodigy, and now a young woman who knows where she's headed. After all, she was brought up to be a winner. Shruti and her sister grew up in a very unorthodox family, and given this unconventional upbringing, her education too was unconventional, and it is this gypsy lifestyle that makes her truly unique. She studied abacus till the 10th standard, after which she moved to Mumbai to study at the St. Andrews College.
In my school was like this utopian school. It was a school called Abacus Montessori School, where there was just, it was really about you as a person. Your background didn't matter. It's what you did in that environment with your teachers and your friends. And a lot of my friends from school, kindergarten, are still the friends I've had for 20 years. So in school, nobody bothered. I was not treated differently because of my parents. I was treated differently if I behaved badly or I wasn't cool. So that's what I loved about my school abacus. Of course, after that very protected environment, I went out into the college world, and then it mattered to the people around me, but it never mattered to me. By then, I'd become so numb to who my parents were in an academic sense, at least.
Shruti had musical inclinations right from the beginning. So she quit studies at the first opportunity and flew to California to study music. She had a God-gifted voice, and she used it in her favor, singing her way into the hearts of millions.
The influence was around me every day, an artistic influence, through music and dance, and you know, my mum paints, so there was just always something creative going on. And so that influence was always there. It was just up to me to kind of pick it up and say, okay, that's what I want to do.
One thing I'd want to say that I felt that her music and whatever she creates herself is a little rebellious, if anything. She's more into rock, punk.
I never call myself a rock star. That's never something you will ever hear coming out of my own mouth, that I'm a rock star. I will never say that. I believe I'm an artist and a musician. And I don't know how one appears. This is probably just the way I like appearing. But I think that has nothing to do with being an actress. I mean, being an actress is not just an image, it's the work you do, and that's what I'm here to do.
I'm a real woman, true as one can be. I'm a real woman, I'll make you see.
When Shruti was just 6 years old, she got the opportunity to lend her voice in her father's film, Thebar Magan, to a song composed by the god of music, Ilayaraja. She made her singing debut in the Hindi film Chachi 420, and this one was oh so special. Daddy Dearest and his little girl sung this duet together. She also lent her voice to the title theme of the bilingual film Hey Ram, under the tutelage of Ilayaraja, for which she received critical acclaim. Armed with a golden voice, Shruti also formed her own rock band, with herself as the lead vocalist.
She's a fabulous performer. I've heard her, I've seen her perform, very energetic, and of course a lovely co-star to work with.
When I'm singing on stage, the connection I feel with an audience is very different because I can see them right in front of me and I can kind of, lock eyes and connect from stage.
Kamal Hassan's firstborn was a winner right from the start. She gained fame for her voice and had the courage to sing under and with some of the country's greatest musicians. Shruti has sung with the likes of the veteran Yasudas and worked with some of the greatest music directors like Ilayaraja and Haris Jayaraja, apart from having collaborated with Dave Kushner for the film Hit. Singing wasn't the only talent Shruti displayed at a young age. She was multi-talented, and knowing this, her father pushed her into trying out all aspects of the industry.
Well, my dad sings too, so it's not like it's a house where they say you have to do this or that. I mean, it all comes in one package, so.
After pursuing a singing career, Shruti ventured into modelling. She modelled for Frappe magazine and Verve, while she also made several cameo appearances in films. Notably, she's played the daughter of Vallabhbhai Patel in the biopic Hey Ram. Not surprisingly then, Shruti ventured into Bollywood with Luck opposite Imran Khan. The film wasn't successful, but Shruti managed to attract a lot of attention from audiences and critics alike.
You can work with her like an equal. That is the best thing about her. And I've always believed that when you're comfortable and when you're happy working with your co-actors, both of your performances improve.
After all, everyone was eager to see Kamal Hassan's daughter on the silver screen.
I'm a real woman, I'll make you see.
She's been a very supportive person, to be with. And yeah, I mean, I would say that she's a gem of a person, and I was very lucky to have her as a partner in Cornetto.
Now, even if luck didn't turn out to be lucky for Shruti, it didn't mean she was giving up. This spunky kid had a lot more things up her sleeve than anyone else. Shruti tried her luck again in Hindi films with the 2011 release Dil To Bacha Hai Ji, starring opposite Imran Hashmi. In the ensemble cast, Shruti lost herself and failed to stimulate the audiences. However, down south was another story after the success of her Telugu film 7 AM Arivu. Shruti's been flooded with offers. The perfectionist that she is, she's been picking and choosing roles that she believes in. Not easy to pull off so many roles, but Shruti pulls them off effortlessly.
I've always been kind of artistic, and I've always needed a way to express my creativity. And I've been very lucky that life has offered me so many opportunities to do that. It's very hard to choose, but as long as I get to express myself and as long as I get to show off a little bit, I'm quite happy.
From walking the ramp to portraying varied characters on screen, add to that rocker chick alter ego. You've whipped up a Shruti Hassan.
Shruti Hassan is so young and so new to the limelight that it's hard to really say what she stands for or why she's a diva. But I think that she's someone who's seen as, the product of two very talented parents. She's also someone who looks lovely, so there's a lot of interest in Shruti Hassan. It can't be easy being Kamal Hassan's daughter. That's a heavy mantle to wear. That's a big pressure to carry. And still, I think that she's making interesting choices. She tried to make a mark in the movies in Mumbai, in Bollywood, and her first choices may not have been the best choices. But it's not stopping her from trying her hand in films in the South. She's doing Tamil films. She's also putting herself out there as a singer. I think that she's someone who doesn't want to be limited to the tag of just being an actress.
I'm a real woman, I'll make you see.
Once you're in the limelight, there's no turning back. Success ain't easy, as it comes with many pitfalls. The pressure to maintain a particular image, no personal life, but this young girl has learned to take it in her stride.
Sometimes sticking to your guts and saying, no, I believe this will be right or may not be right for me. It takes guts to do that sometimes, especially when you have so many people telling you what should be done.
She belongs to such a brilliant background that acting is something that's, I think, in her blood. But music is something that is an extension of what is already given as a legacy to her.
To me, performance is really being happy with myself and one with God.
I'll be back with 100% fun on the other side of this Lay's baked break. So stay put and see you in 5.
I wouldn't eat 5 burgers, which I can, which seems quite unbelievable, but I can. I'd probably eat 1 and then work out.